There's Manu Samoa in Pool B. Before that, though, it is Kenya against Chile. Last match for each respective team. Remember, the Shujaa Pride, relegated in London last year, lost coronation status. They won one out of their two matches yesterday. Chile have never been coronation, but the outgunned Manu Samoa to breathe more impetus into their bid for history. Vincent Onyala with a couple of tries on day one, skippering the Kenyans, Lucas Trabucci and Nicolas Ganapolic with doubles apiece for Los Condores of Chile. They know the prize at the end of the line. It's a slice of South American rugby folklore. The Dario Civitas Metropolitano has been a hive of activity all afternoon in the wonderful Madrid sunshine. Normally home to giant Spanish football team Atletico Madrid, but today it is very much a rugby stadium. The football nets have been torn down, the lines have been repainted, and you always know it's a World Series event when the Kenyans are in town. Carl Tanana, how do you see this one panning out? And how do you approach this one when you're looking at who you're going to face on Sunday?
Well, I think for the Kenyans, or both sides, to be fair, you want that impetus going into Sunday, and well, the Kings, you know, they're going to bring their power for sure.
Chile in the blue, Kenya in the reds, and here they come through the dry ice, looking to secure the best possible seating. Men's qualifier, Pool B. That's Kenya's CV so far. They edged Samoa in a tight encounter yesterday afternoon before going down 10-5 to host nation Spain, who are yet to taste defeat on home soil here in Madrid. Spain saw off Chile 2 by 29 points to 12, but he did recover to beat Manu Samoa and claim a big coronation scalp second up. They know that a win today for Chile would secure second place in the pool and book a date with fellow Challenger Series hopefuls Germany in a winner-takes-all final. Paulo Duarte of Portugal once again is our referee. A great strip of Spanish sunshine belting through the heart of the pitch, and Chile in the blue get us underway. Kevin Wakesa, safest houses underneath that kickoff. He's been a big contributor for Kenya over the years, and you can hear the whistles pealing out and echoing around from the Kenyan fans beneath us in the grandstand. And John Okoth looking to give them something to holler about. Okoth has got serious jets. Has he got all the gas to get to the corner? Wow! That's a long busting, lactic-acid-inducing, scorching run from Okoth. And Kenya corner goes bonkers.
30 seconds it took for them to get on the scoreboard, but it's upper body strength. John Okoth, just so good. He's got an unusual running style as well. You can see at a point about 60, well, the 10 metre mark, decided to back his pace, use his strength to get over. What a start.
It's been impressive this weekend, KT. John Okoth, a couple of big line breaks. He's set up try scoring opportunities for his teammates, and this time he gets on the end of one himself. 5-0 Kenya leads, minute 15 on the clock.
Such a luxury. You've got a guy like this who can finish from deep. Now it's all about the restart, trying to get that back-to-back score and just try and push out a little bit already.
Half of Kenya's tries on day one came from steals, from pilfering back opposition ball. Been hunting hard at the breakdown, making teams pay when they come up with gold. Clemente Armstrong, oh, he's slipped the shackles. Joel Gami, the big, powerful unit, heart of the Chilean team. There is that breakdown prowess we mentioned. Kenya ball, Antonio Mondi gets him running again. Okoth is on the charge for a double. That languid style doesn't need second gear. We'll just check whether he was in touch. But down in Okoth corner as he scored a second.
And did he get it down? Like you spoke about, it was a steal. Initially, Has a lot of space to do it in. Oh, easy money.
Cheers.
No problem at all with that. Okoth ploughing down the same furrow of Madrid turf. He's got 2 in a couple of minutes.
Only young into his try-scoring career as well. Like the way they shift the point of attack. It was a pretty average pass onto the shoulder, but he negotiates it well. He has that short knee lift, doesn't he? But it's so quick, Okoth.
Effortless running style. No crutches required for John Okoth, that's for sure. Probably still beat me in a foot race with crutches. Kick to the touchline. Oh, that's a sore one. Off the near post. But John Okoth has 10 Kenyan points. The win for Kenya does put them into top spot in men's qualifier. It will be pending what Spain, who are unbeaten, do next up when they take on Manu Samoa. That one's gone forward from Kenya.
Let's push her.
They've really been good at the restarts too, haven't they, Kenya? They look very connected too. A lot of comms going on. Yala, the skip of the edges, knocking that ball on the try and the tap back rather than the two-hand grab.
Over in Chile, USA are the top seeds. Uruguay second, Germany third, and winless Canada on a 28-game losing streak in bottom spot. If Kenya were to claim first place in this pool, it's the Canadians who sent them down in London. They'd have a chance for vengeance against them in a winner-takes-all shootout tomorrow afternoon here in Madrid. This weekend is just laden with narrative. It's dripping with plot lines and drama and jeopardy galore. Chile looking to get on the board. Game sends it wide and Garafulich tumbling down the touchline. Somehow he stays in field. Magician-like work from Chile's number 11. They spread it through Benjamin Videla. Armstrong. Game. Big strides from Cristobal Game. And anything John Okoth can do, the Chilean bulldozer can match.
Oh, he's pumped up too, isn't he? Game. Well taken, constructed try though from Chile. Wide to wide. This is just the back end of it. Still had a lot of work to do. Oh yeah, one-on-one the space, and he does them easily, Game. Timing of the fit right on the shoulder as well. Brilliant.
Dishing out a dose of John Okoth's medicine. Ramming it right down the Kenyans' throats. Big try for Chile, that's.
Substitution.
Conversion to bring Chile back within 3 points. Straight down the middle. 2 minutes to play. Kenya 10, Chile 7.
Time is on.
Another great success story. Chile, Los Condores emerging from South America, helped by that franchise model that World Rugby have put in place. The Selknam team based in Santiago, where most of the men's 15s players who graced the Rugby World Cup for the first time last year play their stuff.
No advantage, knock on.
And we're seeing a lot of cohesion and connectivity, KT, perhaps engendered by that playing time together as a unit.
No doubt, you can see that connection right there as an example defensively. And the rugby smarts that comes along with it. The combination of playing together in unison. There is a resurgence of rugby in South America, whether it be Argentina or Chile.
Uruguay as well, part of the conversation. Pulled up some trees at the Rugby World Cup last year. They're right in the conversation for coronation status tomorrow as well. Kenyan possession, final minute of the half. Just that Ojwang wasn't held in Strabucci's tackle. Asati looking around the base. Jinkin hits Okoth. He's not going to get the motor purring again, is he? John Okoth, has he got another 70-yard dash in those mighty quadriceps? Heroic tackle in the end from Videla. But Kenya tearing deep into the Chilean red zone. It is for Onyala. Didn't give the pass. Does now. Ojwang's under the sticks. Kenya packing a serious punch. And the haymaker delivered once more by John Okoth.
Oh, well, they're running with intent, that's for sure. There's the late switch with Okoth. Look how strong he is when he goes across the field. The hands aren't going to get it done. You need to get shoulders on. I like the way he switches the ball to the left hand so he can affect that right hand fend if he needs it. Centimetres away. Does well to keep in. But the strong running lines. Look at that determination. Oh man, heavy contact. Nice offload. Great support.
Time is off. Substitution.
Another cracker from Kenya.
22 red.
Ojwang polishes it off. Omondi slots the conversion, 17 points to 7. Hooter has sounded, but there is time for Kenya to kick us off again. And you can see, Katie, that's a less than finishing. 3 misses to the 22, 3 tries.
Yeah, lethal. The man who's been part of that Okoth, he's going to take a rest for this last moment.
Omondi's kick. Big athletic forearm coming in from Chile. Benjamin Villela, who dropped down the rampaging horse Okoth. He's now going to try and do something with ball in hand. Diego Van can captain them in a couple of Challenger Series tournaments. Kenya hold them up. Kenya strip the ball. Kenya knock it on. And the half-time whistle will sound.
Half-time.
Spicy old 7 minutes. The Hsbc Sevens here in Madrid. In pool qualifier B, it is Kenya with a 10-point buffer at the interval. They lead by 17 points to 7. And all manner of fancy dress revelers soaking up the atmosphere. Time for Kenya and Chile to round off their qualifier Pool B campaign, which will determine who they face in those mighty winner-takes-all finals tomorrow. Kenya with another restart claim. It's been so important for them. Why they go from Asati and Ojwang, scorer of their third try, slammed on his back, judo style. Big Chilean hit. Sati and Uro, King George himself. Onyala, 2 tries to his name, looking for a third. Mondi protects. Odongo is horribly caught around the neck. It's an ugly old collision. Odongo's still down. His teammates are raging on and taking the fight to Chile in his absence. Dame still it up, but Asati has it. Look to his left, but Odongo's down injured, so he finds big Tony Omondi, bone on bone, flesh slapping flesh. Asati, we're getting awfully close to poor old Patrick Odongo. Ojwang, Kenya attacking 6v7. They don't care. They're going to back themselves to get 5 more points. And the offloads from Wekesa flies behind its intended target.
We can do it.
And there we will just bring play to a close and allow
On the ground.
Patrick Odongo to get some treatment. This is how the qualifier finals are looking as things stand. USA top seeds from their pool play Samoa, bottom seeds in their pool. Spain top seeds in this pool will take on Germany, Uruguay and Chile in a feisty old South American duel, and Canada, 28 games without victory, will take on Kenya in a rematch of last year's relegation final. But plenty more still to run. Kenya, Chile, of course, with 5 nationals to play. Spain and Samoa will round off the qualifier pool after the conclusion of this match. And that might be all we see of Patrick Odongo. Big blow for Kenya, Katie. He's their try-scoring phenomenon.
Oh, he's been massive. In the first couple of days, he doesn't look comfortable as well. Just got caught awkwardly in the tackle from Chile, who defended beautifully with their scramble.
10 points deficit to surmount for Los Condores. That line-out's not going to help them. Wekesa rumbling after it. Farrington gets scooped up, and a Chilean player has engaged, so it was a maul. It's turnover. It's Uro. Can he ground it? No, he's been turned turtle by 3 Chileans.
Held up. Scrum. I understand that.
Well, they're going to get a scrum 5 metres out, so pretty good position. But look at the power, and they've shown it this one. Have the Kenyans. It's really very much a changing of the guard with this new squad, but geez, they've looked sharp. This young group.
Number 7 red. 7.
It's a fresh look to the Kenya squad. Some of the great names of old departed after relegation was confirmed last year. Amy McGrath, their coach as well, moved on. They've got local boy Kevin Blingwafua taking the reins, and Brian Tanga, he's a familiar face. He's been around the block, he's a little wizard.
Oh, yeah, he's fantastic. Andrew on Monday, I spoke to him during the week. He was a legend of this Kenyan outfit, the strength and conditioning coach. Man, he looks like he's been on the bench like you, Jamie, for the last 18 months. Massive.
We're training partners, mate. I've got to tell you. Gives a good spot. Here's Asati, breaking and straight through. Scything under the sticks. Sealed with a Sioux.
Oh, wow. An exclamation mark for Kenya potentially. As their supporters go off. Oh, Ian, he puts it right on the spot. The Samuel Asate. And you know they're starting to feel it when they get the dance on.
Be warned, the Kenyans are dancing. That should come as a sign of alert for all those who may face them tomorrow. Kick is good, 24-7. Kenya again, bossing those aerial duels, and Wakesa has snaffled another. Here's Asati, Brian Tanga. What can he produce this time? Finds instead the warm embrace of Nigella Maitza. Another Chilean infringement. Discipline deserting the South Americans. Flat cap breakdown after Onyala's carry. And they get up and scalp another one, but Onyala's back on his feet quickly. Good repeat effort, big effort and energy, an engine from the Kenyan attackers. Here's Wakesa, he's got a V8 tucked under his bonnet, and Onyala again. 4 absolutely pivotal involvements in that try from Vincent Onyala. He's leading the charge, and Kenya, for the moment, heading top of the pool.
Oh, now letting everyone know here in Madrid, they've arrived. Just the speed of play, the tempo, the straighten of the play. Look at the number 4, just come as the third man, puts it down easily, and he flexes his muscles.
The Nderu weapon, Vincent Onyala, made a couple of carries, a key turn, a key pass, and a big ruck to stop Chile stealing back the ball. He's there to finish it off. Kicks through, and this scoreline looks very one-sided, much to the delight of that band of merry Kenyans. You down there joining them later on, Katie?
Oh, I'm down straight after this, bro. Who did comms from down there? What do you reckon, Jay?
We might need the bleep machine.
Knock on.
They've bringing the vibes or something. They've always shown and had, regardless of their position when they're on the series.
Even when they weren't on the series this year, Katie, in the Challenger event, a lot of German-based Kenyans flocked to Munich. There was a few of them even made the trip to Montevideo. Heart surgeon Kanye, who's in the thick of things, the ringleader of Kenya Corner, he was there. Watching the Shujaa Pride go to work. Plenty made the journey to Dubai as well, the opening event of the series. Kenya looking to trampoline straight back to the top tier. First time of asking.
Interesting here, going to the set piece just to clear out from their own half. Let's get a bit of a kick on here, Chile.
Chile have not won back-to-back matches in this competition since 2004. Kenya were one of the teams they beat. Uruguay the other. Doesn't look like it's going to happen for them this time either. Final 80 seconds of the match. Very untidy and no offside line because the tackle hadn't been completed. So Kenya completely legal to get Shujaa pause on what has been for the entire game. Shujaa ball. Flamboyant dummy from King George, who sends a couple of Chileans down the shops with that one. And he'll round it off in style.
Oh, let's see it does. Let's see something. Come on. We're going to save it.
There he is, Dr. Cognier and King George. Between the two of them, they're quite a team on and off the pitch.
Well, the main thing is it's playing good for them on the pitch. The number 3 sells a massive dummy, slices through, an exclamation mark on a fantastic performance on day 2 for Kenya.
It's only his 3rd year on the 7th circuit, George Wuro. His debut back in Hong Kong, October 2022, to the end of year number 2 at this level. Taken by Stravucci.
Tackle now!
Chile's top try scorer this year, but he's barely had a sniff today. 29-point margin as the full-time hooter sounds. Last play. Can Chile take some try-scoring happiness, positive vibes into Sunday? There's your answer. There is your answer, right on cue. Ernesto Chimino loses it, and that rather encapsulates and typifies Chile's performance today. Kenya, utterly dominant, completely supreme, and running riot. Be warned, the Kenyans have arrived in Madrid. 36 points to 7 is the full-time score. One of the key men of the Kenyan Charge today, a couple of tries, couple of assists. John Okoth is with Rupert.
John, just want you to turn around and take a look at this. What does this mean to you when you're out there playing for Kenya?
It's a very big motivation to us when we're in the field. Us playing, we feel like we're back at home with the fans. So thank you, fans.
They are wonderful, you got to say. Best in the world, without a doubt. What would it mean to them? What would it mean to you as players if you could win your qualifier playoff tomorrow and get back onto the Hsbc 7 series?
I think we've been working very, very hard back at home. Us going back into the HSB series is a very motivation to us and the kids coming up to bring the motivation in the Kenyan rugby, and the rugby continues to grow in our country.